start streaming. Woohoo! There we go. Alright, so we are gonna do Wildwood. And so this just came out the other day, last week, and there's a couple new instances that we can expect some videos for those within the next week as well. Switching here to... I know, I'm just going to be running around, but it's a level 50 zone, and it's going to be in Bree-Land, so here's our new Bree-Land map. It looks very nice, kind of in that new style that they've got here, that they've had for a little while, you know, where they've done all that. Unfortunately, they haven't updated the Bree map yet, but that's on its way. Wildwood is this area up here where it was previously just impassable mountains. So it's really cool that they've added this. And you can get there from, looks like, from Thesselbridge and from this path here just before you start entering the North Downs, as you can see. So we're going to head up to Thesselbridge, and we're just going to kind of run in here and see how we go. Looks like there's a couple of areas here. And hopefully we'll, be able to do all those quests and get those deeds. And here's where the other impassable mountains were, on the opposite side of this here. And, yeah, so let's go head up there. Oops. Alright, we are going to go to Thesselbridge. It's a level 50 zone. So, I mean, I'm level 130, but, I mean, it has, I believe, 2 scaling instances. So we're going to try to find where those are for the discovery. And the loot also scales, so I would anticipate that, what's it called? I anticipate that, like, say we get a new level cap raise, that Ask Ed Mazal, then the 2 Wildwood instances would, their loot would also scale, and so they would end up being the preferred sort of methods of getting gear. Maybe even the Minas Morgul and Gundabad ones, because those guys also, scale. You can scale them down to level 121. So we're just gonna head up here to the North Downs. I used to like see the what? Why are you faster than me? How are you faster? He's like he's following me. Tabuma. Probably a gold spammer. I don't want your gold. Alright. Let's get these shares. Thank you for those likes, guys. You're all super awesome. I hope you know that. Let me put this in our Discord, if I can find the videos. Here we go. There's that. Streaming Wildwood, if anyone is interested in watching. Alright, and then, yes, good morning. How are you this morning? Happy Easter if you do that. Alright, and so here's where the first path is, just past those Bree-Land quests here. Yes. Good. I'm glad you're having a good day, relaxing. You definitely deserve it. Yeah, there's that path there. Back there, right there. So we're gonna head up here. We just hit the northbounds. It looks like we got a little path here from Thesselbridge. Sweet. So let's see where that is. Look, a kinsman. Miniota. Alright. So this looks like it's gonna be up here. Miniota says hi. Alright, did we actually mess with Thesselbridge? Or is this just... Yes, we did! Ooh! This is from, this is one of the quest areas for, more missions. What are you?
Would you do something for me?
The Wildwood of Bree-Land.
What can I do for you? Might I take a moment of your time?
Ah, yep, see, here we go, we got missions. Oh, level 100 stuff. Interesting. Oh, level 130. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. And then cosmetics. Alright. Cool. So like, ah, we just discovered this through the mountains. We'll do some of those missions later. Let's go talk to Nelly.
What can I do for you?
Oh, yeah. I wonder if it... Yeah, I do wonder how... I'll check that. I'll compare it to, like, the Rift gear and stuff. I mean, it probably is similar. But I wonder if it's better than the, loot box jewelry that you would buy. Don't want that quest. Okay. Goes to Giles Chadwick. Where is he? Okay, he's down there. Let's get on our elk here. Head down. Giles Chadwick. Alright, now we're gonna go back to Aaron. You could say we're running some errands. Get it? Because his name is Aaron.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so we're just going in here? Yep, looks like we're just going in here. Sweet. Defeat orcs and brigands. Okay, those guys don't have a deed. I know, I keep like, oh, is there a deed? Alright, so we got a lot of stuff to do here. Wood spurge. Huh. Ah, okay. There's a deed. Where are you, brigand? What are we looking for? Yeah, that would be a good thing to check. Okay, so he's way down there. But where... What are we scouting here? Do I have to go in the water? I don't want to jump down there. Alright, well, we'll try that. We'll try it somewhere. Try that somewhere else. Probably something we're missing. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, more quests. Ah, okay. Okay. Dang, that was a big hit. I remember when you used to hit hammer down and it would give you 5% damage boost and reset if it killed the thing. Alright, let's go. Boom! Alright. Alright, so we're done with that one. Let's go to the next place. Ah, black ash, sweet. I need that for Alex. Find Natsloom the Night Raider. So he's gonna be down here, looks like. Hey, it's a wargie. I need to kill you, don't I? Yeah, I do. Alright. Hey guys, what you doing? Must have not liked the story. Do 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 do. Alright, so we will need to kill animals. Alright, let's see what we got here. Half orcs. We have a couple quests here. How you all doing today on your Easter? Good to see you all here in stream. And thank you for coming. Okay. Amelias. Okay. Let's go to our next spot. That's not. Oh, that's not the skill that I meant to hit. I'm gonna kill these guys first here. These guys are definitely not cows. Alright, set ward. So I think we're gonna want to check over here. Looks like. Ah, okay, so those guys count as big game. Yeah. Dang, gotta kill 200 of those. Wow. And those guys don't count? Wow. The building here. Interesting that they count as orcs for the deed, but they don't count as, like, orcs for the quest. Orcs and brigands. Interesting. Maybe they're... Oh, because the goblins. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Got all those guys. So what's this? What's this green here? Weird. Yeah, let's go up here because I'm curious. Yes, I'm having a great day, Tyler. What other classes do I have at Cap? I have my Guardian. Then I also have a Hunter, but he's not super geared out. And I like playing him as Yellow Line, so it's kind of not as useful. And his allies aren't done. He's just horrible. I have a Minstrel who's pretty well geared. I can heal a lot of Tier 2 and Tier 3 stuff. I also have a Warden who is at Cap. And I also have, let's see, Guardian, Warden, Minstrel, Hunter. Yes, it would be those four. And then I have a level 124 Runekeeper who's in progress. Okay, sweet. And then I also have so there's one of them. Where's the other location? So there's that one there. See anything else flashing? Am I blind? Oh, okay, way over there. Alright. Yeah, I love the Warden. Like, I love it, and it's a lot of fun. And it's amazing DPS. Like, it's still really, really, really good DPS. Like, you can get to 250,000 damage per second, if you work for it, right? Unfortunately, excuse me. What is it? Really, you count, but you don't. Unfortunately, I like playing him in tank mode, and the only place that was even remotely good was in the Ettenmoors. So, or is remotely good now is in the Ettenmoors, and it's only really because of the survivability and the fear that they have. So, besides that, it's just kind of like, it's not amazing. But it has really good DPS, and like, I do find Yellow Line a lot of fun, but it's definitely not the best in any circumstances. But it still does have amazing DPS. So I mean, oh, that would be nice. Because then you don't have to build block parry evade. See, yeah. How do we get down there? Do we just like... I don't know, let's follow the road and see where we get. They just need to make Warden good. Again, they don't necessarily need to do anything regarding the Warden. They just need to make it so that bosses, like their skills and such, can be partially blocked, partially evaded, and partially parried, more than just their basic attack. So, like, they just need to have it more than just their, like, used weak attack on blah blah blah. They need it to be like a real, like, oh yeah, so Warden can block, parry, evade bad guys' attacks. And then Warden would be amazing at tanking. Alright, Dockmaster. Oh. Cool. Oh, they added a bunch of boat travels. That's really cool. Oh, it's so cool because, like, that definitely confirms that they're going to be going down south here and adding our City of Thieves. Because they're adding boat travel up and down. Oh, that's awesome. Yep. Let's see, what do you have? So you have a rep item, alright. Wildwood themes. Okay, so here's the gear. Oh, it's set gear. I like set gear. It's not very good there. It's probably just young moose. Oh, I want a moose. Housing items. Oh, you can trade for ore. That's actually going to be real useful. Let's see. Oh, that's a cool cloak. Like, even if it was just Warden that was able to... Okay, and that's going to be something I need. Even if it was just Warden that was able to be, like, block parry evade it, like, that would just make Warden way better. Okay, where are we headed? Gotta make sure I'm in the Wildwood, because you don't have the button there yet. Still don't have the button there. Okay. Alright, so, yep, okay. I'm just gonna go this way. Thank you for the like. You're super awesome. I hope you're having a great day. Recovered stolen supplies. I don't think they're stolen if you're just too lazy to bring them to the camp. You know? Here we go. Boom. Oh, Brigand Slayer, sweet. Carpenter Wasps. Oh my god. Those are bad enough in real life. One of our kinmates says hello. Tour Mellow. Milliwen. Gosh dang it. I hate that this counts as being an Evandim. Where's our wagon snatcher? To be honest, it looks like you just were lazy. Oh, hey, look. Oh, wow, you showed up here. Is heading? No, he headed. Uh-oh. Stomper is a pony?
Is there something I can do for you?
I just talked to her. What, do I need to go back? Oh boy. Collect ore sample, collect pelts. Alright. Yeah, see you soon, Tyler. Heck, I thought it was like a... oh, what's it called? I thought it was like a boar with the name like Stomper. Okay, what do we got here? We need Scout Blomley's Sword. See, I thought it was like a boar. Like, a boar. Stomper is a great name for a boar. There's like a net there. That's gotta be for a quest or something. How do I get up there? I gotta go around, don't I? You couldn't leave. Tyler couldn't leave for work until he knew that Stomper was safe. It was just giving him real bad anxiety. Ah, there we go. Helva's Edge. Now, how do I get up there? You could say that's hell of a jump. Get it? That's why it's Helva's Edge, because it's a hell of a jump. You could say it's hell of a view. That was the whole thing? Okay. Let's go over to the sky over here, see if we got any quests. Ooh! Got a piece of sec here. Slide armor. Right, do we have actual quests here? No, it's just like random... Huh. Oh, yes we do.
Would you do something for me? Could I speak with you a moment? Might I take a moment of your time? Could I speak with you a moment? Stay a moment. Might I take a moment of your time?
Huh. Cool. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, where are we running to? Where are we running to? My nose is like... No wonder the Hjorns are pissed. Friggin' giant bees. This is not a cow. Cows go moo. They don't go and then hit you with their horns. Here we go. I thought I saw one over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, we lagged a little bit. That's okay. But I'm like, this is really cool. Wish it was daytime though, but besides that. Alright, we got our poison trap. So let's go down to Wildwood. We're going to minimize that one. Okay. So our ore is going to be here. So let's go back up this way. What are we killing? The Silver Ward. Didn't we already do that guy? He was like his own quest there. The one next to the... Yeah, next... I think ours was right there. Ah, okay, so Anniversary Festival starts April 21st. And our, the actual, anniversary is the 24th of April. So that means we're gonna have a, so make sure to log in and get your, you know, rewards and enjoy Anniversary Festival. That happens to be my favorite, festival, so. And they usually have some really cool outfits. For example, this guy right here, and the horse that goes with it, which I don't have on this hotbar. But I love this outfit. I like the tassels. Let's see what else. Great boar. Boring. Alright, we gotta go up this way. Around this cliff. Yep, up on top. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna put a kin ad, so give me a second here. I just made a new kinship ad, and I personally think it's a little bit funny. I'll read it out. Are you looking for an elite rating kinship? Well, look no further. Soldiers has got your... Oh, wait. I'm being told that we're not elite or pro, but we still try our best and have fun while doing it together. So we'll get there with your help. Come join Soldiers of the Moors. Like, I just imagine be like, wait. I'm being told that, oh, we're not those things. Okay. See if we can find our boar. It would be funny if you died here. You'd be bored to death. Where's our boar? Oh. Oh, that was just a... Okay, that's what I was just supposed to scout. Okay. So we're looking for the boar here. Good morning, Josh. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great Easter. We just got a new kinmate, Callisto. Yeah, I'm doing great. I gotta go to the bathroom, but I mean, it's not to the point where I'm gonna get up and go right now. It's like that little uncomfortable where you're like, you want to stay in bed, but you have to go to the bathroom, so like you're not sure what you're gonna do because the bed is comfy. So like the only difference is I'm not in the bed. I'm just comfy. Wow. Ah, there we go. I was about to say I was about to die of boredom. Haha, because I couldn't find him. Alright. So we killed our boar. I'm going to minimize that one, and we're going to pop up the next quest. Oh. Well. Let's pop you up. There we go. So we need to go back down here, and we'll have to go over there soon. So we're going to go... Let's actually go over here first. Also, good job on the berg. We will, I mean, you're in the kin, right? Uh-oh. Just froze. We will, a 130 berg will be very, very well appreciated in, raids if you want to join us. Okay. Well, even if you're not in the kin, we still would like you to raid with us if you're on Brandywine. If not, I hope you get a really great kinship that would, you know, love to help and play with you. Or have a berg. Because bergs are very much needed, especially for Boss 3 in the raid. So, if that's something you're interested in, you can always get a spot. Okay, so we gotta go up this little cliff here and then go down there. But, I mean, I've been playing my berg, and he's level, like, 37 or something. I love him. Yeah, I remember. I made you the sword. I've been playing Blue Line, actually. I really like the... And, I mean, this is coming from a guy who plays tank. I really like the self-heal and the tanking capability that a Blue Berg has. So, it could, you know, excuse me for being, like, not wanting the most damage, but, like, I love that you can put the bleeds on them, and especially if there's multiple enemies, you can put, like, 3 or 4 bleeds, and then you can have your heal gambit on them, and you heal percentage of that damage every time they take damage, so you have that heal gambit. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cool to me. And the debuffs and the buffs are really interesting. Yeah, most most raids you're gonna need to be yellow, and that's simply because the yeah, most raids they're gonna ask you to go yellow because they want the group buffs. But one could argue that a blue/yellow would be good. So like you would need to kind of change your allies or get new allies for that just a little bit, but it could be argued as good. And I mean I definitely see it because those debuffs from blue line maybe not as good as the yellow line ones. You would still be able to do a lot of damage as the burglar in blue, and you'd still be able to have, you know, you'd be able to give a group heals, group self heals similar to the captain and whatnot. So, you know, I would say, you know, see if you can find a kin that'll let you do that. Go for it. I actually haven't had any bluebergs, like main bluebergs. Most have been red. So, I would be actually interested to see what the difference between a blue and a yellow berg would be in a raid. Because I would say that definitely in like fire phase and stuff, it would definitely help with those, you know, those things. If you want, I could always make you a I could always make you a berg weapon. Yeah, I understand that. Well, there's always like, I mean, like I said, you could always join one of our groups. You don't have to be in the kin. And you can always, you know, I'm sure that you could get into a random group if that's what you wanted to do. Where are we headed? Okay, we're gonna jump off this cliff here and get the, yep, the stag. Okay. Hopefully I won't die. Because it'd be hell of a jump. Haha! Because it's, oh no, this is, yeah, Helva's Edge. Because it's hell of a jump. Helva. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's get the stag. Ooh, oh no! Is this the same one that's like... This has got to be like the same stag as that's in like that Gondor area. Huh. Cool. Oh. Oh, okay. So there's a bunch of different rep guys. I am gonna be right back. I need to get a snack. Ah. Because I am... My mouth's getting dry, and I also need to go to the bathroom like I mentioned earlier. So I'll be right back, and I'm going to put this screen up here. Woo! Alright. Okay, button. Cool. I'm back. Let's go. Let's go back to these guys. How did we get back up there? There we go. I love how that's obviously the way you're supposed to go. I'm just like, nah, parkour. There we go.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What do you need? Could I speak with you a moment? How can I be of service?
I was like, you better not be attacking me. Hmm. Awesome. Did you want me to make you a sword, or were you good with it? Where the heck are those poachers? Ah, here we go. There's a little camp here.
What do you need?
Okay. The black elk. So he's down there. I'm gonna go over there. We're gonna minimize you because we can't do you yet. Oops. A teasel. Yes! I'm so glad you noticed it. So, I'm like trying to like... my brother actually bought it for me. My younger brother bought it for me for my birthday, and he was like, oh, I really want you to use it in streams and see if people notice. And so, now I gotta tell him. Yeah, I got my a prancing pony mug here. See, it's funny because, like, I have milk in there right now, so next time I use it, if it's in the evening, right, I will very likely have some, like, White Claw or something, so... Like, I just want to get, like, I need to find, like, a good kind of, like, beer or something that I actually like. And then I just want to, like, put it in there and see. Ah, cool. Blommy Sward. Oh, we have one that we get, and it's called the Nut Crusher, and it is literally peanut butter beer. It is... See, I mean, I like it, but I won't drink a ton of it. Like, that's the problem. Like, and this cup is, as you can tell, massive. So... Okay. So was that just the whole quest? Yes, that was the whole quest. Okay. Oh, no, it wasn't. We need to survey still. Okay. Like, depending on the wine, like, I can just drink a wine, like, woohoo, you know, just drink it all. But yeah, like, most of the... I do not go live on Twitch, unfortunately, Bayo. I only really do it on here. We do have a Discord server that'll ping you whenever we, go live, if that's something that you like. But I do not, go on Twitch, unfortunately. I do also share it on Facebook, but, like, that's a completely, you know, that's just, like, me sharing my YouTube video. I don't stream on it, unfortunately. And part of it has to do with that there's just a lot of, like, YouTube already has its community guidelines, and then Twitch has a whole different set of community guidelines, and Facebook has its own set, and so it's like, it's not a monetary thing, it's just like they're all different, and it's less to worry about. Plus, I enjoy YouTube a lot more than Twitch. Because they also have a really nice built-in editor that you can use on streams, and Twitch is awkward. What's this? Inside, maybe? Oh, I read that as West Den. It says Delph. Oof, my load time today. There we go. Wildwood. Oh no, not the weird. Oh, okay, these are. I was gonna say, not the weird hobbits again. Definitely. Is that... Will I die? Yeah, I will definitely die if I go down there. Get back to work. But they're all dead. An excavation. Huh. Cool. This is definitely an excavation. Okay. I'm starting to get lost here. Okay, is that? Yep, that's all that. Okay. Huh, cool. Let's go back up here. That's just poor supply cart design right there. Oh, I have no idea. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, there's a... You make it look suspicious now. Is this... Yes, I will die if I go... See, I keep seeing these holes. I'm like, ah, is it one like those ones in the other maps where you can jump in them and you're fine? But no, I will die. Alright, is this the exit? Yeah, but I still need to get rid of spider cocoons. So I gotta find where those are. Maybe we're... No. Alright, so did we go... We didn't go that way. Okay. That is a big spider. Big spooter. I like big butts and I cannot wait. I don't like big butts. I really... Oh man, it just like keeps going. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You dug too deep and you dug too greedily, and see what you get? Bunch of dead spiders. Oh my gosh. That name is not in the right place. Oh, that's where those chains go. Okay, so it won't kill you. It'll just teleport you down. Okay, cool. Cool. Down into the spider's den. I'm actually super glad that I didn't do that. Because that would have been... That would have sucked. I would have been more lost than I already am. Another spider cocoon name in the ground. Okay. I am lost. I am thoroughly lost. Alright. The amount of lostness that I am right now is a lot. Do I have to go back down? I think I have to go back down. Okay, I want to go this way. Yes. There's that spider entrance. There's that other spider one. I want to go this way. Out this door. There we go. See, here I was thinking that a Delph was a dwarf elf. We ain't had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days. What did I just finish? Defeat orcs and goblins. Nice. Alright. We're gonna go get the black elk. Ah, okay, Bluff House is right there, so we need to go here anyway. Let's see, did we pick up anything good? Ah! This is not a house. Deed bestowed. Complete flowers. Oh boy, gotta find all the flowers still. But I did cap out one of my virtues, so what's the next one? Valor? No, got justice. So loyalty is gonna be next. Scout of the forest. Nice. Okay, let's get on our horse here. I'll be back. I gotta clean out this mug before the milk gets bad. Okay, sorry. I am back for good. Okay, where are we headed? We're headed over to the Black Elk. I keep reading it as Black Elf, and I'm like, why is it a Black Elf? Alright, where are you? Is that you? Dugar. You're an elk. That's a moose. That's a moose! This is an elk! Good lord. LotRO. And ooh. Oh! You can finally get up here. That's so dang cool. Look at that. Oh man. Oh. That's awesome. That's friggin' awesome. Alright, so we need to go to Lynette. Okay. Where are we going to? You. Lynette.
Greetings. How can I be of service?
Sweet. We're done with you? No more quests? Alright, we're gonna repair. And then I'm going to loot all. And we'll hold on to that stuff. Crafting materials as well. What's in here? Yeah, I got plenty of space. Okay, now we're gonna go down to the thing. The trader's wharf. Still not cows. And definitely not elk. Put it a bomb button. Salamander. Bada-doo-doo, bada-doo-doo.
Greetings.
She's gonna make me pick all these down, isn't she? Oh. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? You just keep swimming. I need two more bear traps. Where are my bear traps? Ah, okay, because apparently storing them on the outside of the house is the safest way. With the spikes out, of course, you know, in case kids come by. Because you were too lazy to do this yourself, apparently.
What can I do for you? Would you do something for me?
Might I take a moment of your time?
Could I speak with you a moment?
Stay a moment. Might I take a moment of your time?
See, I mean, some of these quests are like, you know, tiresome, right? Bothersome. But like, I just love like these kind of like just nice and like simple, straightforward ones. Because they're just, I don't know, these are really relaxing to me. Like we just run along the water, and collect some nets. Hi, Bretu.
What can I do for you?
What do you need?
Hey, no problem. Kids are great. You doing Easter egg hunt there? On your holiday, Josh? Or did they just get up and they're doing the baskets or whatever? Alright, well that sounded like, that sounds like fun.
service.
Okay. Let's go all the way back to the entrance. Yeah. Also, I don't know who that fourth like was, but thank you for that. You're super awesome. Oh, what is it? I mean, I had like the stream screen up, so I was able to read chat and see the video, but I couldn't see the likes and viewers. So apologies if I did not mention that. So whetstones are actually really cool because they're kind of a form of they're like a flint, right? More or less, and you actually use them on your steel to sharpen it, and that's and so they're ugh. So you would use them to essentially wet your blade, get it sharp. No more whetstones. Okay. One more after this guy, it looks like. Just need one more. There we go. So to see them popping up, I'm using the delete key on my keyboard, and so it'll pop up and as you saw with the little arrow, it's similar to the tab key, right? Where tab gets the closest targetable enemy, and the delete key will get you the delete key will get you the closest targetable item, more or less, like usable item. So I'll say delete U, right? So I'm hitting the delete key and then I'm hitting the U key, the letter U. We gotta kill 200. Yep, 240. Now let's sharpen these axes.
Hey, Al.
Oh,
Hey,
wow,
Brad.
Josemir appeared.
Yeah, for the,
Nothing.
can you hear me?
Thanks. Hi, Joso.
Hey, I have a quick question for you.
Go ahead.
When you're doing your resets, like I'm doing Fallen Kings right now,
Mm-hmm.
how do you do those where you don't get hung up in your transition? Because I've seen people pop out in instances, but I get locked out to the previous, and I'm standing there waiting. How do you avoid that?
Usually it depends on where you're physically standing. So, if you're in, what is it? If you're in, say, Minas Tirith, right? I'll use that as an example. That's probably the best example. you'll take a lot longer to load your load times because there's just a lot more in the area to load. So a lot of it is dependent on that.
So it's the server load.
Yeah, so like it's like the physical landscape around you that's got to load.
Like I just did it from Three Peaks and it was nearly instant. Like I had no wait time.
Yeah, so it just happens to do with like what is the physical landscape around your character that's going to be loading. So I try to do it in like places that are either low populated or have generally quick load times. Otherwise, it will take quite a while for that to happen. Huh, weird.
Who's doing
Sorry?
throne run? Who's running the throne?
I will be. It'll be in about an hour, and I'll be a little bit late because I have to pick up Chrissy from work. So because she's at work and is off at exactly 3 p.m. Server time, so I'll I'll be picking her up. If someone wants to put the group together, if you wanted to actually physically put the group together, you know, in the kin, well, wait for me and her to get actually back home. That would be super appreciated.
I can probably do that. You don't really need much for the throne. Just make sure there's at least one heal, and you're gonna tank it, right?
Yeah. So we just need a healer, and I mean, you could heal it. So if you wanted to heal it, that is. So I mean, like we just really need,
I like one. That's all.
basically just need literally anybody DPS. Oh, was I then another quest I was supposed to grab? Or... Yes, I hate when it's like the little ring and it's like doesn't auto pop up. Collect croakers. Where the heck are... Ah, here we go. Croakers. Those are frogs.
I've been busy with work lately. Do we have anything going on tonight?
10 p.m. I want to do Remmer Chant again. So, I mean, because we now have it, I mean, we got it down. Right? So, we just go in, pretty much just kill everything and see how far we can get. If it takes a while to beat boss 1, I would like to do just like a side boss farm, right, instead of boss 2 and 3. Because I don't want to teach everybody. Right? I mean, like I want us to make sure that we have boss 1 down, right, with everybody, and have all our new people have that down. And then I want to teach everyone how to do, or then we'll do the side bosses and get gear for boss 2 and that stuff. So, and then we'll do boss 2 hopefully on, I want to say either Monday or Tuesday, depending on what day I'm off. Oh, and then after Throne, we also have PvP. So we'll do Throne, and then we'll have our PvP.
Who do we have? Is there anybody like officially organizing Creepside?
Creep or Freep?
Creepside, because I know we're doing Creep. But I'm wondering if there's like any organization on their side.
Yes and no. So yes, because Osvorin, one of the Osvorin-1 guy in World Chat, right, a lot. He likes playing as Creep. And so he's been kind of like letting everybody know, like, hey, this is when Alex is going to go out, try to bring his kin out. If you want to play on your Freep, go ahead, right? If you want to play on your Creep, go ahead. So he's been kind of like telling everyone, hey, this, Sunday at blah, blah, blah. So...
Standing Stone hasn't announced officially the war update.
No, they haven't officially announced an update, but they did say that they have a person that's in charge of it, which is a really good step forward because previously it was nobody, and based off of the Creep update, which I've said multiple times before, right, but based off of what I see that was in the Creep update, they actually looked at, like really, really strongly looked at most of our the changes that our kin asked for and surveyed people for and all that stuff. So all I can say, like in my head, like it's going to be, it's going great, and there's going to be a lot of sorry. Excuse me. There's going to be, if they do the Freep changes, right, which is exclusively just gear in the Ettenmoors, then it would be pretty balanced, because then you'll have your Freeps with Audacity as well, and gear that is just as good as raid gear, but is Ettenmoors exclusive, so that all of the, people who like to do the PvE stuff can do the PvE stuff without the complaint of, oh, well, more people who do PvP have it easy to get the same gear, even though it's completely different set bonuses. But
they would just make it basically where you couldn't equip it unless you're in that zone.
Yeah, it would just basically be like either that or like have the set bonuses deactivate, because they've shown that through programming they have the capability to do that. So, because they do that, like, oh, if you're over a certain level, like you can't use the set bonus, right? So it's the same thing, except instead of certain level, it'd be out of the, if you're not in the Ettenmoors, then don't use set bonus.
Right.
Or it would probably even easier be a while.
What did he do?
Uh-oh.
I transferred lead because it got hung up again on the requeue, and I'm with some Russian players in queued 125 instead of going back to 123.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah. But I've got Jocelyn to the point that I'm like right under 500k, which I know isn't a lot, but is to the point.
No, that's good.
We have another potential tank. I still have to get pocket items hashed out, and then a few other items. But I want to put together, or somebody, maybe an officer, put together a group for just rep grinding and 3 peaks.
I would say, see, I want to do the roving threats of 3 peaks for that stuff, right? Because really the rest of it is just like turn and task items, and I have literal hundreds of thousands of those freaking broken axes.
Well, like all of the pickup quests you get just from killing
the missions.
mobs. not even the mission.
Oh, you mean the landscape
actual
ones?
3 peaks landscape
Yeah.
prep quest, just grinding that out. If you
Hmm.
had a 6-player group, you could bust out a ton of reps in a really small amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, I did all the quests solo, right? Except for like one set of them. But yeah, running around having a.
Well, doing all the captains is painful.
Yeah, if we do a roving group, right? Like I would like to do like have a roving threat group sort of thing, right? Where we could do all the pop-ups and that stuff easily.
I don't know how long ago
Including
they buffed Guardian's damage, but geez, man, I flipped over like my Guardian and I'm like, wow, this is way better.
yeah, they made it. They fixed the bleeds and made them everything hit just a little bit harder, and so like it's nice. People will say like, "Oh, you can't do DPS," but like I did tier 3, like Rem, as a DPS, and was hitting like 150,000
Yeah.
damage per second. And so I mean
that's totally okay. A lot of your actual DPS classes don't hit that.
Yeah, that's a DPS. And the only reason was because I had all those bleeds, like just had so many bleeds.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm probably about to AOV one after I get my LM up. I'm probably going to AOV another character.
Okay.
It's either going to be a mini, an RK, or a Guardian. I'm just going to see what we need the most at the time.
Right now, RK is the best damage.
Well, I like RK because they're also, what, second best healer, probably?
See, I would honestly say that all the healers are in a great place.
I still don't like to have them for single target. I know they're excellent group healing, but
yeah, like Bjorning is kind of the same way.
Anybody else.
Like Bjorning is like really like they're really good healing, but like not for like for group especially. Like Minstrel, even if you're in yellow line, especially with that set bonus, is really good. Because you can get like if you do yellow line, you have that set bonus, and you have the cape. The amount of heals you can do while not really sacrificing.
Do you know what minstrels parse out at if they go red line right now?
I don't know, because I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any laying around, and Chrissy hasn't really played to keep up with like kind of the gear.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and like all the DPS minstrels, guys that are DPS minstrels, are kind of behind. So I honestly have no clue. I mean, if we get Chrissy geared, like we could, like she'd be the easiest one to finish. So we did an instance, bunch of tier 2 instances the other day, and she was doing, I don't know, kind of about the same as our RK that we had, which was they were both at about 70,000. So I mean, not like the greatest thing, but like neither of them were geared, so.
Well, I looked over all the actual like true DPS R stats just to kind of get a feel for where people should be, if they're fully geared. But I know that's just a big spectrum. But I mean, on my champion, like I have horrible gear, and champions just spew out damage. It's pretty easy. It's just being melee. But I mean, my stuff's straight garbage when I was hitting like 75k on boss fights.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't care if I play the RK or a mini or a Guardian. It doesn't matter to me. But I wanted something that had the most efficacy. But if the minis are just, if red line's really not really worth it at all, because I'd do both. I mean, I'd heal or red line. But If it's not worth it, then I'll probably go arcade. Because I know, I think somebody was talking about arcade. The way their tool set is they're strong, even with weak gear. They're pretty strong.
Yeah, like and that's just, I mean, that's like the same thing with like Hunter, right? Like all, like, to me, all the DPS, any class, if you decide to go DPS, you can do very, very well. Now the issue is how easy it is to do well.
No, the Redline Captain dude, that thing's hot garbage.
I mean,
What?
I know not higher levels. I'm not sure about higher levels, but like mid and low levels, like my red captain at 65 right now, he's got essentially the best in slot for everything, and he murders like everything, and it's like it's good.
Yeah, I think they've dorked up with the scaling because like I'm way more geared on my captain than I am on my champion. And if I'm like full red line, I put on all my crit gear, which isn't, like I said, it's not super substantial, but it's better than anything my champion has.
Yeah, I mean, I will still say that I'm like pretty sure that, like, you know, captain would likely be the same way, right? Because it's not clunky anymore. It's not any of that stuff. It's just harder to get, you know, a lot of damage, right? So like my guardian, right? It's just harder to get a lot of damage. It's not, and it would just take longer. So then there's going to be a point when you hit there and you're like, oh, okay, you know, you'll realize, oh, I'm at that point where I'm now doing, you know, a ton of, you know, the damage that I want to be doing, a ton of damage that I should be doing if I wanted to be a DPS role in a raid, not just a buffer.
Yeah, because I've actually, just looking at my red line damage, I'm like, how much I'm doing, I'm like, is it worth it to the raid right now? Depending on the boss fight, of course, if you're like at a hard cap for damage or whatever, like on the web phase of the spider fight. But is it worth it to the raid for me to go full DPS gear and pick up an extra 10k DPS on my captain, or just put on all blue line gear and be in red line? So I give all the damage buff to the DPS, but I'm also pouring healing into the group at the same time. And it's like,
yeah, see, there's a lot of can you go into the kin house?
I can.
Go port into the kin house, and then if you go into the room all the way on the right side of that rightmost room, when you know, so you turn right, and then you go all the way to the end, and then you turn right again, and it'll be right there on the south side. You will find the training dummy and go ahead and like whack that for 3 minutes and try to do your best DPS. I actually rebuilt one of my builds, so like I hit, you know, I currently can get on easily like about 90,000 DPS on there, but my current build, it's my PvP build, because so it's a little bit more survivable. You know, because I want to not die in PvP.
Right.
So it's a little bit survivable, but does about 10k DPS less, which is, I mean, okay for me. But, you know, for a lot of other people it won't be. It's just enough to, for me, it's enough to be able to out-damage a Defiler's heals, or, you know, be, with all the bleeds and all that stuff, like, counter a Defiler so that, you know, I can counter a Defiler and the group will kill them.
Yeah. I love counter Defilers.
So, you know, like, there's that, and then, you know, a lot of people will be like, no, you need the most amount of damage. Right, so I also have a damage build for, like, specifically for doing raids, where it is, its entire goal is to give me the most amount of damage, the most amount of time, and I can hit right now about 100,000.
Yeah.
So I should be able to, at some point pretty soon, be able to actually, like, once I get all that, everything else, it should be about 120, 130,000 easily. So I've gotten a lot of gear since I've tried it. So if I manage to get the greater gear, and then I pull in my epic battle stuff, and then the other two, the Elder Slade set gear and the AM set gear, I could easily do 150,000 without like a captain or anything.
That'd be really awesome. See, that's my dilemma when I'm coming into raids. Before, say eventually I'll get super geared,
Yeah.
and I'll have that damage markup. But for right now, it's like, yeah, I can put on all of my damage-oriented gear and the high crit and everything and gain, say 10k DPS in a 12-man raid. So we have 10,000 more DPS on the fight.
I mean,
I could throw on a bunch of outgoing healing and literally just pour healing into the group.
see, like, neither, like, right now, like, neither of those things are going to be super useful, like, just because of where you are. But just the fact that you're in Redline, giving those percentage-based buffs to everybody.
Yeah, I'm there for my buffs. I'm not there for my damage.
Yeah.
So it's like, my damage doesn't matter. I might as well just start healing the group. Because the healing's not marginal. Like, some of my, like, I'm getting around it's getting close to 100k healing on, like, Rallying Cries.
Yeah, so I mean, like, those are like chunks of health, which, I mean, so, like, if you wanted to, you could build, red for all the buffs and then go blue, and then put, like, the rest of the points into blue for throwing extra heals. And if you just wanted to sit there and just throw heals, right, and
that's what I'm,
stay alive and all that stuff.
Secondary. Because right now I'm doing yellow line, and I'm just trying to get where I can actually handle tier 2, tier 3 content.
Yeah.
And then, but after that, the next thing I'm going to build is blue, because I'll be running blue gear in red.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it won't be as much damage, but my damage is really marginal. Anyway.
Yeah, the right, like, until you're, like, actually, once you hit that, once you get over that, that kind of curve that I described, you'll, once you get over that, you'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, let's do this.
Did you say the dummy was inside?
Yeah, so go inside the kin house, and then you're going to turn to the right, and you go all the way to the rightmost room, and then on the south side, so it's a big circle on that room. So if you're facing into the room, it'll be on the right side. Then you activate it, and it'll pop a training dummy, and then just whack on it for 3 minutes. Try to do as much damage as you can, right? So use your Oathbreaker, all that stuff, right? And then it will drop 4 numbers. It'll drop your DPS for your first minute, DPS for your second minute, DPS for your third minute, and then the 4th number will be, it'll get you out of combat after the 3rd minute. And it will tell you how much damage you did to it over, damage per second over the whole time.
Okay. That's really cool.
Yeah, and
it's for pulling game data. It's not.
Yeah, and it will give you a little bit slightly different numbers in the combat analysis. I found at times that it'll give you a higher number than combat analysis, and at times it'll give you a lower number. So, and that just has to do with when it registers that you're in combat versus when combat analysis registers. Because sometimes it'll register a little bit before, and sometimes it'll register a little bit after.
I really wish combat analysis, like they changed how their Lewis stuff worked, so you could pull it for the group.
Yeah, because I know that the group one wasn't very accurate.
What else do you have that you have capped out? What other classes?
What other what?
What other classes do you have capped out?
Oh, that's funny. Someone asked that earlier in the stream. I have my Guardian, I have my Minstrel, I have my Warden, and I have my Hunter. Hunter's the worst geared of them all. The Guardian, the Warden, and the Minstrel can all do Tier 2, and depending on, can do Tier 3. The Hunter can really do Tier 1 and kind of Tier 2, depending. And then I have a Runekeeper at level 124 who's on his way up.
How many geared guardians do we have in the can?
How many Guardians do we have online?
No, in the can that are geared.
No. How many? Two. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have me and we have Ranorg. And he's son of right now, so.
Okay.
Because the thing is, like, my preferred is I'll try to play my Guardian for everything. You know, because I could fill a DPS role, I could fill a tank role. And soon I'll be able to fill a buff role. I gotta get another set of allies. And then buy another trait tree. And then I have my yellow line set.
You don't need like mundane resources for the higher tiers at all, do you?
What do you mean?
Like just the standard resources for the higher tier crafting. Because I have just piles of shit that I could just auction. But if anybody was trying to level crafting, I have probably stacks of shit.
Idwin might need to. We have some people who need to get from like the bottom to the top. Oh no, we actually have 3 because Einzwei, he is his Rylian. We have 3 Guardians. Yeah.
Where does it put that data from the dummy? Do you have to re-click on the dummy?
It should just throw it in Say channel.
Oh, okay.
So it should be in Say, like, thy DPS was blah blah blah. Over the course of our momentous conflict, you damaged me for blah blah. Okay. I'm gonna go pick up Chrissy. Actually, apparently I have more quests to do. Damn it.
So we got 25 minutes still.
Yeah. Damn it. Can't believe I missed that. There's a whole set of quests that I missed tonight. Damn. That's a tree. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the stream, and I'll be back in like 25 minutes.
Okay.
Actually, 10 after. So if you want to put that together, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to go to the page and see because I didn't sign up. I'm in the main
Nobody signed up. I just posted it in the kid message of the day.
Oh, okay. Cool.